Hi, here we are for a preview of our upcoming auction. It's on Sunday, March the 29th at 12 p.m. I'm giving you an early preview because I'm going to head off on holidays for a couple of days. Right now we have about 300 lots. Hopefully by sale time we'll have 4 as it keeps coming in. Anyway, we're going to start off in this room here from an estate in New York City. 72nd Street is this beautiful Herries carpet. Still got a nice pile, nice colours. I would say it's probably about 14 by 12. Also from New York City, from 79th Street. This is a group of French Empire furniture. It's so clean it nearly looks new, but in actual fact it's of the period. Look at the beautiful doré bronze, nice marble top, as you like it, ready to go into the house. We have a couple of bookcases and some tables from the same estate. I'll show you later. Here at the top of it we have a nice large Sevres porcelain urn. Nice big heavy bronze mounting on this one. Nicely decorated there. This is from a Queen's estate. The art and stuff Neely will deal with later. Before we go to the main room, I'll just point to this little bit of sculpture. We had a piece by the same artist in the last sale. This is by an artist called Philippe Jamin, French artist. You can see nice big size in this. I think we had a piece in the last sale. Moving into the main room, we're quite loaded. That's going to be one of our nice weather day sales, hopefully moving into the spring. I'm going to start over here. Here we have some nice dog items that came from a Dobbs Ferry estate. Here we have a nice bronze by an artist called Lecoultier. It's called Babette. We also have other Vienna bronzes and dogs. There's a couple of smaller bronzes there. Along in this showcase here, we have some beautiful figural doré inkwells. These were actually restored and re-gilded very professionally, but people aren't usually that keen on new gilding, so these two came from, I believe, 79th Street in the city. Here we have an early Lecoultre Atmos clock. And for the clock people of special interest is this absolutely beautiful E. Caldwell clock. Figural bronze, nice condition. You can see the back. I believe the movement is German. All the details are on our website. We have other clocks too, which I'll show you later. On the bottom here we have Southeast Asian, nice early carved wood figure. Alongside it, an extra large. We used to get quite a lot of these years ago, but this is a nice big marble sculpture of a boy. It's Carrera marble, I believe it's by A. Piazza. Okay, moving along, as you'll see throughout, there's lots of furniture. Keane will do the mid-century, but here we have a nice Italian steel dinette set. And over here, extra large, and I believe quite rare, is a very large Dalton Burslem. We call it an urn, it could be a vase anyway. It's on a pedestal and the floral decoration is hand signed. Let's just look at the size of that. It's got to be 40 inches or so. Moving right along, lots of wood on the walls, lots of good carpets in the sale, as you saw the one outside here. Before we go much further, is this Chinese hardwood table. Sort of a card table size, beautiful. Look at the colouring on the stone centre. Nice exercise, probably about 36 or 40 by 40. This is signed underneath, and on top of this we have a mid-century brass sculpture. Sort of in the style of Chaim Gross, I would say, with the mother holding child. That came from an East 118th Street. In the sale we have a lot of reverse paintings on glass. Japanese and Chinese ones here. I'm just going to show you these 3, even though this one is damaged. But I'm going to show it to you because they've got exceptionally of the period, nice hardwood frames, nice hardwood Chinese frames. It's a shame about this glass being broken, but we have about, I would say, another 10 reverse paintings in the sale. As you can see all over the place, there's carpets on the floor. Here below here we have one of a pair of Herries. This is a pair came from the estate with the French Empire furniture. Nice, look at the fine weave in the back of them. There's animals on them, centre medallion, very fine carpet. Also in the sale, we don't usually have too much of this, but we have 2 nice masks. I'm not going to hazard a guess as to where they're from, but it's got nice age. You can see the aging on them. And this one here. Over here we've, in the used furniture section and decorative furniture, we have a pair of these Ralph Lauren Love Cities. Nice to have a pair. These came from a Long Island City estate. And here we have a period Georgian desk from 79th Street in the city. Not in vogue at the moment, but definitely a nice early one with a nice burl walnut. Nice thick veneers. Here you can see a beautiful French Empire bronze mounted bed from the same estate as the commode outside. Wonderful condition also. One of 3 tables that came from the estate. Over here, brought into us from Stamford. We actually have the handle here. Brought in from Stamford, Connecticut, this beautiful, nice big thick marble top, chinoiserie decorated bomb commode, nice bronze mounting. Needs a little bit of TLC, but it's all there. Just nice shape and style, and the walls have got nice mirrors. Here, before we move any further, we have a pair of these bronze candelabra. These came from the city also next door to the Dakota. We've in 79th Street. These are signed J. Sampson. There's a pair. Here's one of the bookcases. The French Empire bookcase. Look at the beautiful bronze work on it, the quality, beautiful condition, marble top. Maybe a little underneath section there. Look. Nice heavy marble. We've lots of nice 20th century contemporary but decorative furniture. We have a pair of these chairs with the Greek key on. This came from a Long Island city. They were in storage. Here below here we have this absolutely magnificent carpet. I believe it's signed. It's a lot of wear and it's as is, but because of the quality and the fine weave and the fact that it's signed, we have it in the sale. Back to our used furniture, and always very popular at Clarke auction, is this absolutely beautiful, I wouldn't mind this for myself actually, is this beautiful sort of shabby chic finished leather Chesterfield sofa. Good size, just great colouring, no rips or tears. Sort of has a raffle or any feel to it. And here in front of it, a nice vintage Pieta Dura table. Absolutely beautiful table. Look at the work on that with the doves on the bowl. Little bit of old repair mark here. And over here, another one of those little bookcases. We have an 18th century leather top French desk here. Came from a Larchmont woman. Nice desk here. On top of this, this is one of a pair of what I would say are sort of French deco walnut stands. Beautiful little petite size. Put them on top of your table wherever. And here from a Bronx religious institution, I won't say where, is this absolutely beautiful micro mosaic. It was probably in the wall at one stage, like the sort of like the Stations of the Cross would be. I would say Italian. We found it in the attic. They're relocating, and we went hunting. We found that up there. Moving right along, we have a beautiful Georgian leather top, or Georgian style leather top card table. Great patina. From Manhattan, where that little Georgian knee-hole desk came from, we have marble top secretaire abatants, not overly hot at the moment. The back room, the stuff's still coming in. I'm sure by Sunday time we'll be upwards of 400 lots, so keep an eye on our website as it's going to change daily. Here we have a beautiful, beautiful large, you can see it against me, the size of it. We have this patinated bronze putti holding candelabra. Large, I believe it's signed A. Loan. Probably about 48 inches, I would say. It'd be nice if we had a pair of these. But really beautiful, great quality, beautiful work on the bronze. It's actually standing atop a nice giltwood Victorian pedestal, clawfoot pedestal table. I'm sort of getting a general glimpse, but I do suggest to keep looking at the site because stuff is going to come in daily. We have this special interest, beautiful enamel centerpiece. The nice thing about it is it's decorated on both sides. So the continental landscape and then the mythological scenes there. We have glass boxes. We have a beautiful little, beautiful reticulated cup, Minton, I believe, Worcester. And then we have a KPM little cup and saucer. Delicate for my Irish tea drinking hands. Pats or pat. Be a lot better if it was a 12-inch glass with a black bottom and a creamy white head on top of it. Anyway, we're going to move along here. We have lots of Asian porcelains, Chinese export. Down here we have a pair of bronze candelabra. Super quality, nice weight, and they're signed D. Lelien, I believe. I hope I haven't doubled up on that name. Back to clocks. Before we finish, I've got to show you this clock. Got dropped in from Bronxville. It's by E. Howard. It's a marble face clock. Beautiful clock. Has the reverse painted piece that goes there, still in good shape. I would say can be put into working order pretty quick. There's more of those reverse paintings. And over here, before I finish, just a quick load of stuff that just came in on Friday. We have some Rookwood pottery. This is a vellum vase. I believe it's by Kataro Shira Yamadani. It's dated and signed on the base. There's another vase by a woman called Lenore Asbury, I believe. Once again, vellum. We have these bronze Tiffany. We'll go through it instead of into it. These bronze Tiffany Studios 3 chargers. The LC Tiffany Favril ruffled vase. And up here, we've got some nice Vienna bronze dogs for the dog collectors. A nice bird, looks like an eagle on a feather. And then just to add to it for the last but not least, we have some Van Briegel, and we have this little selection of bronze lizards. And with that, I'm going to hand you over to the other appraisers. I'm going on holidays, and I hope to see you all at the auction. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. I'm amazed by the collection of art we were able to pull together in just 3 weeks' time. The first pieces I want to show you are graphic works that come out of a home in New Rochelle. Here we have an Al Loving screen print. It's an untitled septahedron, one of his more classic images, these geometric pieces. Al Loving, an African-American artist. These are from a very low edition of 5 out of 70. So nice bright colors. We have two other lots by the artist in the sale, also serigraphs. This one is estimated at $1,500 to $2,500, though I do expect it to do a bit better than that. And from the same collection, down below, is an Annie Albers serigraph. This work done in 1970, also from a pretty low edition. This is out of 100. Take a look at the website though to see the other nice op art graphic works that we have coming up. And next to that, I want to show you a very large painting, nice bright colors. This is by Albert Perissot. Perissot was a French neo-impressionist artist. He's working here in a pointillist manner. You can see there's pretty exquisite brushwork, very detailed brushwork. Very light, as I said, you can almost feel a breeze whipping through this as the light kind of speckles down and creates wonderful shadows on this canvas. This is modestly estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. It's called La Grande Dune La Balle, and we took this out of a home in Larchmont, New York. I do have high expectations for it though, it's quite lovely. Just next to it, I want to show you 2 pieces from an estate in Manhattan. The top one is called Pop Shop 1. This is Keith Haring's silkscreen. As you can see, you probably recognize the iconic stick figures here. This was done in 1987. We have removed both works from the frame. They are in pristine condition, untouched archival mounting. The one down below is Pop Shop 3. This is done in 1989. Both prints are pencil signed and numbered. They're from editions of 200. These are each estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Next to it, kind of in the same vein, we've got another piece of pop art. This one here is Greta Garbo, and this is by Rupert Jensen Smith, who was a printmaker who worked closely with Andy Warhol. These were done after Warhol. It's from a series of Greta Garbo images. So nice bright colors. This is hand signed down in the corner, though it's difficult to see. There are images on the website. This is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500 from a different Manhattan estate. From yet another Manhattan estate comes this work. This is a photograph by Robert Mapplethorpe. The well-known photographer did a series of flower prints. This one here is called Gardenia. So here you see we have a flower seated on a bowl, in a bowl on a paisley cloth. This is signed in ink and dated in 87, I believe. I'm sorry, yeah, 1987, and from an edition of 10. So this is number 2 of 10. We also have the artist's copyright stamp and signature on the back of the work, as well as an inventory number. This piece was run by the authentication board and is good to go, estimated at $6,000 to $9,000. This wonderful carved marble sculpture is by Minoru Nizuma. It is signed and dated 1977. It's called The Castle of My Eye. This comes out of another Manhattan home, and you can see fits in well with kind of our op art and pop art pieces. This wonderful cube form balancing on just one corner on this nice wooden pedestal. This is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. From the same eclectic collection as the Greta Garbo piece comes this. This is actually a fragment of the Berlin Wall. This was painted by Vladimir Smachin. And it's part of a traveling collection of 115 pieces that were painted when the wall came down. They actually took a big section of it for this purpose. They used 3 local Russian artists to paint and support the local economy, promote their art. And Robert and Deanna partook as well, so there were 4 artists total. This one here is called Marital Discord. It is signed down here. You can see actually the pieces of barbed wire that run through the wall. There is an authentication on the back. Take a look at the website for photos of that. It's accompanied by the original brochure that went with the exhibition. So it will come with this, and this is the custom base, the wooden easel base. We do know a piece by Robert and Deanna was offered at auction. It's one of the only other pieces from the collection that sold for $200,000. Of course, a big name there, but we hope that the significance of this piece will also drive the price up. We have this offered with a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate. From the same New Rochelle home as much of the graphic work in this sale comes this Paul Jenkins watercolor. As you may recall, in our last auction, we had a larger Jenkins watercolor that sold for nearly $17,000. This one is an early work. It is a little bit faded. There are a few little tears, as may be expected. It is offered with a very modest $2,000 to $3,000 estimate, but I hope it will blow through that. Next to it, we have a very large oil on canvas by Mila Delachelova. She's a Czech artist, a female Czech artist and illustrator. Here we have a work called Abandoned. This was done in 1965. And Delachelova was very much inspired by the Romani people who were gypsies. As you can see here, there's a lot of emotion. This woman clutching her 2 children. This comes out of a home in Long Island and is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. I'm excited and proud to have this photograph in the sale. This is by W. Eugene Smith, a renowned photojournalist, did many works for Life magazine. This was done in 1951, and it's from the photo essay Nurse Midwife, which was a study and look at the life of Maud Callan, a midwife in North Carolina in the 1950s. So here we have Girl on Crutches. This wonderful and evocative photo is signed in ink down here in the corner. There's also the artist's copyright stamp on the back. There's a beautiful spread exhibiting these images in Life magazine that you can find online, and I would suggest taking a look at these. This is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Ron may have mentioned the estate in Flushing of a former art dealer and art collector. This watercolor here comes from that estate. This is actually a collaborative painting by Alfred T. Bircher and James Symington. So you can see a beautiful woman here gathering flowers. This actually was documented in a 1912 auction of the collection of William Buchanan. So we are able to find that auction catalog. It's the collection of Barbizon masters and their contemporaries. This is estimated very modestly at $600 to $900, but I'm hoping the strong provenance will pull that up. Down below, we have an old master oil on canvas. This comes from a West 71st Street estate. This possibly Italian, maybe Dutch, not 100% sure. I would say 18th century. This also comes from an auction which we are able to document. This is from the collection Val del Mar, and this was sold in 1913 in an auction in Berlin. We do have the original label, the collection label on the back, as well as a fragment of the original stretcher and wax seal that's now lodged into the new stretcher when it was restored. So an interesting piece, interesting subject matter, two figures, one holding an egg with maybe a brush or some kind of mixing spoon. This is estimated at $600 to $900. I have one more very unique work that I want to show you. This also from a Manhattan home. And this is from 1828. The artist is Adolf Schroeder, a German painter. But what's so interesting about this is it depicts a firefighting team. So you've got the fire department here with their flames. This is an ink on paper heightened with a white gouache. We've got the artist's monogram down in the corner. Just an unusual subject and very, very well rendered. That's why I'm showing it to you, but a very low $300 to $500 auction estimate. So please take a look at our website. We do have nearly 100 pieces of art and sculpture for you to view. Now here's Keen with Mid-Century Modern. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelia. For the second sale in March, we have another great selection of estate fresh mid-century items. And I will start here with something that's not quite mid-century, but possibly a little earlier. a beautiful, absolutely beautiful floor-to-ceiling deco or deco style French floor screen or room divider. Beautiful beveled glass panels, ebony wood, inlaid rosewood, inlaid bone, and some beautiful, beautiful accents to this as well. This came out of a local rye estate where it was imported from a Paris apartment, and it is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Beautiful, has 2 sections of 3 panels each. Like I said, floor to ceiling, excellent, excellent design. One of a kind, you're not gonna see this anywhere else but Clarke. So as you see, we're still setting up for our previews coming up tomorrow or Friday and Saturday, but we do have some more Estate Fresh items that are still coming in, including this set of 4 Milo Ballman club chairs. Beautiful, beautiful chairs from a Park Avenue estate. We picked them up a few days ago. We also have this set, which is my favorite, absolute favorite set in the sale, and we'll be doing something quite different with this. This is an Edmund Spence wavefront tall chest, pair of end tables, headboard, and double dresser, which will be sold in the round. So each of these will be an individual lot, and then the last lot consecutively will be the entire set together. Highest bid for the set will be a sum of the individual lots. So very unique kind of practice there, and I think someone could have a good chance of getting the entire set for a pretty good price. But this is absolutely beautiful. Perfect condition, a little bit of staining to 1 or 2 of the tops, but absolutely nothing that you need to worry about. This is great, Estate Fresh set. Also, there's a beautiful George Nelson sling sofa. Great condition on the leather. Chrome is in also great condition. Nice shine to this, unmarked, but Estate Fresh from a Brooklyn estate. We also have a John Stewart lacquered and aluminum wrapped dining table, and around that table you see a set of 8 Italian fasten chairs. This is a nice vinyl, not the vinyl that you usually see, that's the leather style, but a nice thick plastic type of vinyl, almost a rubbery textured feel to it, very nice. More pieces as we're going with this kind of black on black theme. There is a Paul McCobb lacquered chest for Planner Group. Has been re-lacquered or has been refinished, but the black is a great look to it, even with this original darker pulls. This piece right here, from the same estate as the McCobb and the John Stewart, is in slightly rough condition, as it looks like the estate was about to refinish it and didn't quite complete it, but it is a Severin Hansen for has-lived desk, 4 keyhole front drawers. Actually, once it is refinished, it will be in great original condition. 1 small chip to the side, but nothing that, like I said, a refinish wouldn't fix. More desks, one by Stendig, nice chrome base. Beautiful, beautiful selection of chairs coming up as well. A nice rare Werner Panton wire chair. See the cone chair in the more rare material, not the upholstered cloth as you usually see. Right here is a custom Paul Evans Studio, almost a cork burl and chrome occasional table, coffee table. Beautiful, beautiful piece, nice symmetrical look to it. Obviously the cityscape design with the burl and the chrome, pretty indicative of Paul McCobb. A Warren Platner armchair, obviously a later cushion, but a beautiful, beautiful chair. One of the larger sizes that he made. Good vintage condition. Might have been repainted, but great frame. Right here we have another Florence Knoll chair. This came out of the same Brooklyn estate as the Fathom chairs and the George Nelson sofa. Great original condition. And the fabric is not original, I don't think, but it is vintage and it is nice and clean. It probably doesn't need a reupholstery, just needs a cleaning. I'll swing back around here. This is one of 2 Italian chrome lounge chairs that we have. This one is Giovanni Ofredi for Saporiti. The upholstery obviously needs to be redone, but the frames are in great condition. Nice to see the ottoman on the armchair as well. And this one here is Osvaldo Borsani, one of his more rare lounge chairs. Nice portable weight to this. Chrome is in beautiful condition, and so is the fabric. This here is a monumental piece, huge cabinet. Obviously all the drawers are not set up, but we do have all the drawers. This is a T.H. Robs-John Gibbings for Whitcomb monumental dresser and cabinet. Has the top shelving with the 2 drawers here, and then the 6 drawers to the bottom. Whitcomb label with T.H. Robs-John signature on the inside. Great condition. One of the biggest pieces and one of the rarest pieces that you'll see from Robs-John Gibbings on the market. So another set, which is not quite mid-century again, but a beautiful, beautiful and unique set of sconces, is this polychromed carved wood, beautiful figural pair of sconces that have been electrified, obviously holding the candle there. This one's great because you can see that the character is actually playing a character with the clown wig attached and carved to indicate that it is actually a costume. This one is the second of the set. What's also very nice about these is they have a original Venetian mirror background, and as you can see, they're coming through three-dimensionally through the mirror. Once again, not quite mid-century, but a unique, beautifully crafted, and definitely unusual set of sconces, something that someone should really love. So I'll shoot you over to Whitney for the jewelry and silver, and I hope to see you there March 29. Thank you.
Thank you, Keenan. I'll be presenting you with a selection of silver and jewelry for our March 29th sale. Starting here with this grouping of 3 800 or continental silver pheasants or birds. The 2 larger birds have these great movable arms, each arm marked on the tip of their tail with the 800 symbol along with the Reichsmark and a maker's mark of Johann S. Kurz and Company. And they were active during the 1870s to 1960s, a great grouping of 3 800 silver bird figurines. And here we have this silver-plated penca de belengandans. It's Brazilian, and it was worn by African slaves that were brought to Brazil, and each of these different fruit represented some sort of a talisman, protection, security, fertility. A really wonderful piece in the sale, estimated at $300 to $500. And moving on to jewelry. From a Hastings-on-Hudson estate, we have a great collection of antique jewelry in the sale. Beginning here with this grouping of jade, we have all of these pierced jade plaques, this wonderful double-strand graduated jade necklace with this 14-karat gold clasp, pierced floral clasp with another little white jade fish pendant. And from the same estate, we have this antique coral grouping. We have this coral beaded necklace, 14-karat yellow gold earrings or pendants, this coral suite of earrings and brooch, a little carved cameo, and these very sweet carved coral strawberry earrings. And from a Manhattan estate, we have this modernist gold grouping of earrings, 14-karat gold earrings with diamond accents. We have these 18-karat gold Italian circular earrings, and these are a really great quality and heavy pair of 14-karat yellow gold textured earrings. They do have an unidentified maker's mark on the back next to the 585 stamp representative of 14-karat yellow gold. From the same Manhattan estate, we have these 14-karat white gold earrings, Mabe pearls with diamonds. Great quality diamonds, about 25 points each. And a diamond pendant in the sale, set in 14-karat yellow gold with this gold chain, estimated at $800 to $1,200. And here from a local White Plains estate, we have these 14-karat yellow gold opera glasses, beautiful with original leather case. It does have a handle with a floral and foliate design to it, and they do fold over here in great working condition, estimated at $600 to $900. And here we have a 14-karat yellow gold suite of angel skin coral jewelry. We have a pair of earrings and this wonderful coral cabochon ring with enamel decoration to the sides, set in 18-karat yellow gold, and the earrings in 14-karat yellow gold. Another angel skin coral necklace in this group is this triple strand graduated angel skin coral necklace with a wonderful oval coral cabochon clasp, estimated at $800 to $1,200 from our local Hastings-on-Hudson estate. And from the same estate, we have this beautiful, really wonderful Essex crystal or reverse intaglio brooch. It is set in 14 karat yellow gold, and it depicts a robin in a branch or a bird in a branch. Really beautiful. And here we have a grouping of various coins made into pendants, US coins, Russian coins, French coins, a really interesting lot. And moving on to another antique jewelry grouping in our sale, we have this wonderful 14 karat yellow gold chain with a large amethyst clasp to be worn in the front, which I think is a nice feature, unusual, along with this 14 karat yellow gold Victorian bracelet, which does depict a beautiful lion's head in the center with these diamond accents. These two are grouped together. And another piece from our Walk-In Wednesday Free Appraisal Day is this beautiful 14 karat yellow gold ladies watch. It is Universal Geneve maker. It has a great look to it. In this case, it would make a great gift for someone. And here we have a very large collection of stick pins and brooches from our Hastings-on-Hudson estate. A lot of these have not been lotted as of yet, but all of the dog form brooches have been. Each individual lot is on one of these pieces of fabric. We have a lot of bulldog themed brooches. We have a cigar cutter, a lot of 10 karat, 14 karat gold brooches in this grouping, and a lot of gold tone brooches, really a sweet collection. Here we have more of these reverse intaglio or Essex crystal. These are buttons, we have stick pins, we have this hand-painted portrait, this beautiful pendant, which is marked with the maker's mark on the interior. We have more Essex crystal earrings, a little enamel decorated pendant. And right here we have a collection of silver bulldog jewelry. And we do have this wonderful dog form travel pen, marcasite encrusted dog pendant, sterling, a wonderful collection. And here we have a carved collection of bulldog brooches. This is an unpolished lapis. We have this carved dog head, maybe a tie clip. We have cufflinks, we have carved pendants, we have carved stick pins, this great little pug. Okay, starting here we have moonstones, we have micro mosaic, we have some great enamel decorated, some carved coral, there are amethysts carved and cabochons, we have a lot of jade, there are figures, there's animals, we have some insects, some carved pieces. This is an interesting skull. We have antique, Victorian, we have jade, some more coral lots, we have pearls. Really a great collection. There's rubies and garnets, citrines. We also have seed pearl, and then we have some diamonds here at the end. We do have this carved wood antique Poudillon stand, a wonderful piece that does have some of the original gesso and paint. And here we have this patinated double handle Asian urn, a great engraved design to this piece. And last but not least, we do have this crab Asian plaque. It was in one of our previous sales, but unfortunately a live auctioneer's bidder has not paid for it. So it's back in, and it's wonderful, a beautiful piece in the sale, possibly Shushan stone, a great antique piece, beautiful carvings. And that wraps it up for my segment of this auction, and we hope to see you on March 29th.